Hello, this is the portion that is general for collective energy regarding the question around seeking new opportunities in 2026. I was doing a little meditation and communication in advance, and I have this air card and this hawk card. There were a couple others, but these are more significant for what I was sensing. My initial thought was it's actually like definitely an opportune time to look for new opportunities so long as you're being true to yourself. And there's a heavy influence of doing what you love, doing what sits right in your heart and soul, and having a lot of trust that it will work out, which I know can be difficult in the practicality matters, of just surviving and stuff. But as far as like, if we're talking about occupational, money related, material related endeavors and new opportunities to showcase what it is you're here for, it's a good time for sure. The year of the horse alone, especially the fire horse in Chinese astrology, is indicating that we are really taking off, like taking off with passion. And it's time that we lead with our hearts. And I think we've probably all been feeling that collectively for some time now. There's been so much going on for years, excuse me. With the air card, we're talking about ideas and even just your imagination, and that basically like it's this weightlessness of being and kind of succumbing to your I don't want to say thoughts, because thoughts can be very heavy and intrusive and steer us astray, but it is a land of, like I said, weightlessness, clarity. Is a land of kind of plucking your pieces of your dreams and your ideas and forming that which has not been created yet. It's a beautiful kind of energy and space to work within. It's like a beginning, which this next year definitely is. It's a 1 year in numerology. It's beginnings, big time. And we're leaving, we are in currently and leaving the snake year, which is shedding, and being reborn. And so with the hawk, this is also an air element card. And the hawk speaks a lot about perspective and just really being able to view what is you want to hone in on from a removed position. Like basically like it may seem, I don't know, to me it seems kind of crazy if you've ever watched hawks in the sky kind of like looking for prey. It's really a fantastic ability that they have, the vision to see that way and to be able to swoop like that. And I feel like we are being gifted collectively, if we so accept this ability to hone in on our greatest desires and fulfillment and purpose. And that's just a recurring theme lately with everything that I pick up. I don't want to talk too much. Just want to get right into it. It'll be really brief, probably. Seeking new opportunities in 2026. What types of new opportunities await? Nine of Wands. Queen of Wands. That's very much in line. Okay. That's very much in line with what I just said about the hawk. So the Nine of Wands is your perseverance and, you know, all the experience that could have worn you down and maybe at times has, but has sort of led you to this, to be this knowledgeable, stronger being. This Queen of Wands energy is attractive and manifesting and makes things happen and calls the shots, you know, like a real boss. And then the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate fulfillment and bliss. So yeah, we are definitely seeing bringing everything that you've been through into your character, and let it guide you to your fulfillment and to getting everything that you want and need. And we have a Page of Swords. I'm thinking about what we want and need. We're figuring out what we want and need in a Two of Pentacles. Same. Yeah, figuring out what that is still. I think a lot of us are. I know personally there are like 50 things. I could just make a list today that ideas of things I could do or would like to do. I think for some of us, that is a challenge at the moment to figuring out which way to go. I want to get some guidance about which way to go. We have a Six of Swords. Guidance about which way to go. Eight of Swords. Four of, okay. We need to be really focused on moving forward and leaving behind negative energy. There may be a level of forgiveness necessary, not even necessarily forgiveness of others, but of oneself, of any missteps that may have been made, some choices that didn't kind of pan out, you know. I feel these two, it's interesting the way I was placing backwards, because I do feel this is what needs to be let go of here. We have sort of a closed off heart space, I believe, like a almost a squandering of your talents and your skills, a squandering of your good energy, like a protectiveness around that for some reason or another. It would vary from person to person. And then with the Eight of Swords, really, yeah, again, like this reluctance to shine, this reluctance to be free and expressive, and to be kind of caught up in feeling stuck or feeling committed or obligated to something that is just ultimately dragging you down or just not fulfilling. If it's causing too many moments in discomfort, or too many, if you feel like you're compromising your values too much, or you feel like it just doesn't fit what you've grown into, it's just an old story, you know. Okay. Specific guidance about the Six of Swords, about moving forward from all this. Temperance, patience, and allowing for healing and time in all subjects, but especially just really patience. The Heron on this card speaks of the stillness and patience involved in waiting for opportunities. And I always find something very regal, kind of majestic about herons. They're so big, and yeah. In many cultures, the symbolism is around waiting for opportunities, you know, because they'll stand there, their legs are kind of camouflaged, and they'll stand there and wait until the moment to strike up, you know, grab a fish or whatever. And I think I get the sense here that there's definitely just a feeling of waiting to kind of unleash your this true beauty and this elegance and this majesty that I sense, and this like royalty vibe, you know, like there's just this feeling of it's been stewing, you know, like it's been processing. The process itself has been underway, but as far as like moving forward into the next, I think there's something in the stillness and the patience of it all. And Page of Wands would be a stroke of inspiration, waiting for a message of inspiration. A message being anything. It could be like an event. It could be an idea. There's a lot that could be. But there's definitely, it's a beginning and it's a gift and it's an offering. As the Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands is a stroke of inspiration. I feel like we're waiting for that. And I mean, is there any guarantee that it's coming? Queen of Pentacles. Yes. I think the Queen of Pentacles, the Mother of Pentacles here, is the energy of nurturing and caring and really just taking care of you and yours, and focusing on that. And with that is this inspiration may come. Any last word on opportunities in 2026? We have a 4 of Cups. 9 of Swords. Okay, interesting. And why? Yeah, this is a time to release and let go of energies energies that cause you worry and anxiety, energies that make you kind of like shut down or turn off. I think that a lot of us have been in situations where we just maybe got kind of run down and dragged out energy that wasn't serving us well, and we were maybe trying to the point where it just became like, okay, like you kind of have to cut your losses with this one. So there's something about letting go and cutting your losses and realizing that the greater reason here and the losses that are being cut have a lot more to do with the negative effects on your mental health and your, just sort of your whole vitality being affected by whatever you were in before. Yeah, and then we have a 6 of Wands. Yeah, you need to be recognized. You need to be valued and seen for your contributions. And I think that is something that lies ahead here. It's easy to not make changes, but you reach a point where you just know you have to. Yeah, so don't kid yourself. Like, just like, there's going to be a lot of need for bravery and courage, taking steps out of what you know and what the way it's been, and maybe letting people down or thinking that you're letting people down. Yeah. But stay true and move forward for what it is you want to accomplish, and that all of that will come, I think, in time, if you just take care of you and yours, like I said, with this energy, and just be patient. And it just feels like generally 2026 is bringing a lot of clarity, a lot of healing, and a lot of new inspiration, and definitely a yes to new opportunities. Good luck to us all.